So we're gonna do a fruit flower centerpiece in about 10 minutes. Something that you can present on the Sunday brunch or for guests if they're coming over to your house even, or whatever. It's super simple. So I've prepared my fruit by just washing everything. Then what I'm gonna do is I have a pineapple here. I chose one that had a nice top because I'm gonna be utilizing that top. And I'm gonna go ahead and just cut it kind of like on an angle here. And that I'm gonna start right here on the corner, right there, just like that. All right, super simple. Then I'll go ahead and peel the rest of the pineapple. We're always working clean, neat, and organized as we go. You can't start cutting your fruit if you got peelings of fruit on your cutting board. You always have to remove those and send those to the trash. In this case, I have kind of like a trash container there, right? I'm going to go ahead and peel the honeydew as well. North pole, south pole, set it up on its end, and then follow the contour of the melon, peeling away just the skin. Not too much. You don't want to remove too much flesh, but you don't want to have any skin left on there either. So it's a fine line. And I'm following the contour of the melon and also following the line that I just cut previously. With this, what we'll do is we'll cut it in half down the Mason-Dixon line. Okay, if you have the North Pole and the South Pole, this is the Mason-Dixon line down there, right? And then what we'll do is we'll actually have you, just use your fingers and just kind of scoop out the seeds just like that. All right, and put them in here. And this is the trash container. With this, I'm going to actually make a flower out of this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take it. I'm not going to peel this. I'm going to take it and I'm going to cut it right down the middle like this. Super simple. Just like that. Easy. All right? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a kind of like an ice cream scoop so you have a nice clean cut. And just go ahead and just scoop it out. Just like that. Easy peasy. I'll take my my knife, my paring knife, and I'll just go ahead and cut that edge right off the melon just like that. Just by rotating it around. So that piece comes off. Super simple, right? And now it's not so sharp, that edge right there. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to form some V's, just like that. I'm not going to cut straight V's. I'm going to do them kind of like contoured, kind of like a flower. I'm going to do that all the way around, doing multiple petals all around the outside. This is the easy part. It's not, doesn't get more difficult at all. It's just a matter of doing things in order, working clean, working neat, working organized, working confident. Comes with experience, comes with practice, and you'll get very, very good at it. Okay, almost there. Coming around, trying to meet up with the previous cut. There we go. These can be removed. We can save these later for fruit salad or fruit smoothies or whatever. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold my knife like a pencil. So I have my ring finger here about a ½ inch or an inch up on my knife. Then I'm going to just penetrate the melon through the peel right below the V that I've already made. And then come straight down. And that's going to separate. So it's going to give a realistic three-dimensional effect on my flower. Keep going around almost all the way. And then, oh, that one's already cut. Now comes the tricky part. Now you're going to come straight in, thumb. You're going to separate the flesh from the peel by rotating around just like so. The thing about fruit carving, as I always say, is if you start cutting your finger, stop cutting immediately. That's supposed to be funny. No, it's not funny if you cut yourself. Anyway, all right, here we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to push in with our pointer finger on that cut, and then we're going to just come all the way around. And you do this, and this is what separates a chef from a cook, or a guy that works at Denny's from a guy that works at Four Seasons Hotel. You know what I mean? It's the skill of the chef, right? And everybody says, ooh, ah, fancy, right? That's what everybody says. Okay. So meanwhile, I'll hold on to that for a second because I want to go ahead and line up some melon on here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make what they call a melon fillet out in the industry, right? I'm going to cut those little corners off. I'm going to hold those again because I want to use those for smoothies or fruit salad or whatever later on. I don't want to throw anything away. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to slice. Now when I slice, I want to keep my fingers protected by using a claw, and then I just want to slice like this. I want to make sure I'm moving my finger back 1/16 of an inch at a time. Then what I'll do is I'll just go like this. All right. I'm going to do the same thing with the other one. You can vary the colors if you'd like. You can do cantaloupe, honeydew, pineapple, watermelon, strawberries, whatever. Okay? It's up to you on the colors. You could have red, green, yellow, orange, purple. I'm just going to go ahead and, this honeydew is so delicious. I'm just going to go ahead and present a lot of honeydew today. It's just peak season for honeydew right now. You make a decision. You're the chef, so it's up to you. It's your world. You can do whatever you want on your plate or platter. All right. So we got that. We're going to go ahead and put this here, like this. And then I can take maybe a strawberry or so and place that here in the center, like that. I can make another flower really fast out of an orange. And then just, so I'm just going to cut ends, little V's, just straight in, all the way to the center, and just rotate all the way around. Same way I did the melon, except on a smaller scale. Right, and then you pop this open. And everybody says, ooh, ah, fancy. Put some grapes in there so they look a little more realistic, something like that, something you'd find in Hawaii or something, or in Philippines, or, right? I'm going to go ahead and put some grapes first. I love these grapes. Look at how pretty these grapes are this time of year. We walk the docks at the produce company. As a chef, you should do that. You should walk the docks on the produce company and find the best of the best for your guests, right? So we have some grapes. All right, maybe some raspberries. We wash these really good. Just going to take these and put them on the platter here. And now in about, what, 10 minutes or so, you have a beautifully colorful, flavorful, attractive centerpiece for your table, and it's 100% edible, obviously. And when your guests arrive, they're going to ask you, wow, how'd you learn how to do that? You say, well, I learned from the great chefs at the Los Angeles Trade Technical College, right? So that's how you learned. Anyway, thank you. All right. Okay.